3, 5.
But close the door, please. Bandeham. Oh, this is not on here. Okay. Okay. Bandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha. Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vidhamscha Om Jnana Timarandasya Gyanajana Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Guruganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shirupa Patanugam Govindabidam Ujvalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Prem Noe Bijapradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelan Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Burim Sri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Manditam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridaram Banshakopatarubyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namon Mahamaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaurachavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Adi-lila, chapter 2, Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so this is text 113. Krishna ke eko haye ke ho naranarayan ke ho kohe Krishna hoy sakat bhaman. Some say that Sri Krishna is directly Narayan. Others say that he is directly Vamana. Keho kohe Krishna kirodashayi avatar asambhava nahi satya bachana savar. Some say that Krishna is the incarnation of Kshirodakshayi Vishnu. None of these statements is impossible. Each is as correct as the others. So this is a discussion of, who is the source of Krishna. But there's these statements that Krishna, when he's present, he is incarnation of Kshirodakshayi Vishnu or Vamana, or he's this person or he's that. These statements, I referred to that, as will be explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. When Krishna is present, all the incarnations and all the avatars are there within him because he's Sakshat Bhagavan. He's the source of everything. But there's a statement in English that I was trying to remember yesterday. It's called damnation by faint praise. And that is that you state somebody's title, but it's not really their full title. You refer to them as some subordinate title. Like as I said, if you're referring to the president and you refer to him, here is so and so, he's the head of the penal system in the United States, etc. I can't say that he is, but I'm saying if that were one of his duties, then to refer to him in that way, that's damnation by faint praise, because it's something that's very much subordinate and very much minor compared to his full title. So anyway, some say that Krishna is the incarnation of Kshirodakshai Vishnu. None of these statements is impossible. Each is as correct as the other. Kehoko he parabhyome narayana hari sakala sambhabe krishne jate avatari. Some call him Hari, or the Narayan of the spiritual world. Everything is possible in Krishna, for he is the primeval Lord. Sabashrot gane kore chanana bandhan esab siddhanta shuna kore ekman. I offer my obeisances unto the feet of all who hear or read this discourse. Kindly hear with attention the conclusion of all these statements. Siddhanta bolia chite nakora alash iha hoite krishne lage sudrida manas. A sincere student should not neglect the discussion of such conclusions, considering them controversial, for such discussions strengthen the mind. Thus one's mind becomes attached to Sri Krishna. Chaitanya Mahima Janiye Sab Siddhante Chittadrida Hayalage Mahima Jnana Hoite. By such conclusive studies, I know the glories of Lord Chaitanya. Only by knowing these glories can one become strong and fixed in attachment to him. Chaitanya Prabhur Mahima Kohibaratare Krishnara Mahima Kohe Koreya Bishtare. Just to enunciate the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I have tried to describe the glories of Sri Krishna in detail. So, as I mentioned yesterday or the day before, we're dealing with ontology. And this ontology is important to know the background, who Mahaprabhu is. Now, one book is published by Armat called Heart and Halo. And there is describing that Lord Chaitanya, that heart and halo refers to him because Mahaprabhu carries with him the Bhava Kanti of Srimati Radharani. So Bhava means the mood or sentiments, and Kanti refers to the color, luster, like that. So Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he's covered with the heart and halo, or the mood and the effulgence of Srimati Radharani, the Bhava Kanti. So it's important to know that, because we want to know who is Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram, but that will include all the expansions from Balaram, Shankar Shan, Mahashankar Shan, Shankar Shan, Aniruddha, Vasudeva, Pradyumna. They're all expansions from Mahashankar Shan. They're known as the Paravyoma. Not the Paravyoma. That Chatur, what is it? Chatur Vyuha. Is it? Yeah, Chatur Vyuha. And then there's a second expansion. And then there's the Purusha avatars. So all these are emanating from Balaram. And furthermore, Ananta Sesha, etc. So then Advaitacharya Mahavishnu. Then if we understand what is the nature, and here is some nice description of Krishna and Krishna Swayam Bhagavan and everything, then this is Krishnadas Kaviraj explaining in these first 12 chapters of the Adi-lila, something of the ontology, and he's explaining the Mangalachara and the 14 first Sanskrit verses of chapter 1. By such conclusive studies, I know the glories of Lord Chaitanya. Only by knowing these glories can one become strong and fixed in attachment to him. Chaitanya Prabhur Mahima Kahi Bharatare Krishnara Mahima Kohe Korea Bistare. Just to enunciate the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I have tried to describe the glories of Sri Krishna in detail. Chaitanya Gosara E Tattva Nirupan Swayam Bhagavan Krishna Brajendra Nandan. The conclusion is that Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, the son of the king of Braja. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijaras Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishnadas, praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishnadas narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus and the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi-lila, second chapter describing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. Chapter 3, the external reasons for the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Bande Yat Parashraya Viryata Sangrinati Akara Bratad Agya Siddhanta Sanmanin. I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the potency of the shelter of his lotus feet, even a fool can collect the valuable jewels of conclusive truth from the minds of the revealed scriptures. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Sri Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Tritiya Shloka Artha Koila Bibaran Chaturtha Shloka Artha Shuna Bhaktagan. I have given the purport of the third verse. Now, all devotees, please listen to the meaning of the fourth with full attention. Anarpita charim chirat karuna yavatirna kalo samarpayitum unato jwala rasam sabhakti shriyam Hari Purata Sundara Duty Kadamba Sandipita Sada Ridaya Kandare Swuratu Vasachinandana. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost core of your heart, resplendent with the radiance of molten gold. He has descended in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most elevated mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. And Mahaprabhu is giving all the rasas up to and including Madhura Ras. It is said when Krishna is present, he's in Vrindavan and he's engaged in pastimes with his intimate devotees, the residents of Vrindavan. So that's Madhurya Lila. And when Mahaprabhu is present, he is distributing that. That's called Audarya, the distribution. So this is here mentioned He has descended in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most elevated mellow or rasa of devotional love, the mellow of conjugal love, or madhura ras. That's what I should have said, not madhura lila. Madhura ras. Purna Bhagavan Krishna Brajendra Kumar Guloke Brajarasa Nitya Bihar. Lord Krishna, the son of the king of Brajas, the supreme Lord, he eternally enjoys his pastimes and is the eternal abode, Goloka, which includes Brajadam. Brahmara ek dine tiho ekbar avatirna haya koran prakata bihar. Once in the day of Brahma, he descends to this world to manifest his pastimes. Satya Treta Dwapara Kali Chari Juga Jani Se Chari Juga Dibya Ek Jugamani. We know that there are 4 ages or yugas, namely Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. These 4 together constitute one Divya Yuga. Ekatara Chatur Juge Ek Manvantar Chodamani Antarao Chodamani Antara Brahmara Diva Sabitar Ekatara Chatur Juge Ek Manvantar Choda Manvantara Brahmar Diva Sabitar. 71 Divya Yugas constitute one man of the 71 Divya Yugas. 71 Divya Yugas constitute one Manvantar. There are 14 Manvantars in one day of Brahma. Vaivasvata Name Saptama Manvantar Sataisha Chaturjuga Tahara Antar. The present Manu, who is the 7th, is called Vaivasvata, the son of Vivasvan. 27 Divya Yugas, that is Divya Yuga being 4,320,000 solar years. Then 27 of those yugas of his age have now passed. Atavimsha Chaturjuge Dwarpara Seshe Brajana Sahite Hoy Krishnera Prakashe. At the end of the Dwarpara Yuga of the 28th Divya Yuga, Lord Krishna appears on earth with the full paraphernalia of his eternal Brajadam. Now is the term of Vaivasvata Manu, during which Lord Chaitanya appears. First, Lord Krishna appears at the close of the Dwarpara Yuga of the 28th Divya Yuga, and then Lord Chaitanya appears in the Kali Yuga of the same Divya Yuga. Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya appear once in each day of Brahma, or once in 14 Manvantars, each of 71 Divya Yugas in duration. From the beginning of Brahma's day of 4 billion, and according to the time in this country, 4,320,000,000 years. From the beginning of Brahma's day of 4,320,000,000 years, 6 Manus appear and disappear before Lord Krishna appears. Thus, 1,975,320,000 years of the day of Brahma elapsed before the appearance of Lord Krishna. This is an astronomical calculation according to solar years. Dasya Sakya Vatsalya Shringara Chariras Chari Bhavera Bhakta Jata Krishna Tarabas. Servitude, Dasya, friendship, Sakya, parental affection, Vatsalya, and conjugal love, Shringara, are the 4 transcendental mellows, rasas. By the devotees who cherish these 4 mellows, Lord Krishna is subdued. Shantama Ras, or the neutral stage, is not mentioned in this verse because, although in Dasha Ras one considers the absolute truth, the sublime great, one does not go beyond that conception. Santa Ras is a very grand idea for materialistic philosophers, but such idealistic appreciation is only the beginning. It is the lowest among the relationships of the spiritual world. Because active service relationship is not contained in Santa Ras, it hasn't been mentioned. Dasya Sakya Pita Mata Kantagan Loya Braja Krida Kore Krishna Prema Vishtoya. Absorbed in such transcendental love, Lord Sri Krishna enjoys in Braja with his devoted servants, friends, parents, and conjugal lovers. Yateshta Bihare Krishna Kore Antardan Antardana Kore Mane Kore Anuman. Lord Krishna enjoys his pastimes as long as he wishes, and then he disappears. After disappearing, however, he thinks thus: Chira kalan nahi kore prema bhaktidan, bhakti bina jagatera nahi avastan. For a long time I have not bestowed unalloyed loving service to me upon the inhabitants of the world. Without such loving attachment, the existence of the material world is useless. Sakala jagate more kore bidi bhaktiye brajabab paite nahi shakti. Everywhere in the world, people worship me according to scriptural injunctions, or vidhi marg, following rules and regulations. It's a little more formalistic way of doing devotional service. We are following devotional principles, but we're more, we will say, sadhana bhakti, rather than just vidhi bhakti. If there is some distinction, it is this, that for us the goal will be to actually develop some loving attraction or loving relationship with the Lord. Savai pumsam paro dharmo dato bhakti rad hoksa jaya haitukiya pradiyatma yayatma suprasidati. Only that will actually satisfy one, to develop a loving relationship with the Lord. Everywhere in the world, people worship me according to scriptural injunctions, but simply by following such regulative principles, one cannot attain the loving sentiments of the devotees in Brajabhumi. Aishvarya ganate sab jagat mishrita aishvarya shitila preme nahimor prita. Knowing my opulences, the whole world looks upon me with awe and veneration, or awe and reverence. But devotion made feeble by such reverence does not attract me. So here it's referring to Aishvarya Gyan. Now Aishvarya Gyan, this which is related with, Vidhi, Aishvarya Gyan is is up to the sentiment of Vaikuntha Aishvarya Gyan, but in relationships with Krishna are not based on Aishvarya Gyan, and they're based on Rag Marg Bhakti. Now, we're not pretending to be, as some people very, in a very glib way, refer to themselves as Rag Marg Bhaktas, but we will not do that. We will consider that the plane of devotion of Vrindavan, that is something that we are bowing our head to and appreciating. But we are, and this is our goal. Srila Sridhar Maharaj has said, a person is known according to their ideal. So we'll consider that our ideal, but that doesn't mean, is, in the words of Guru Maharaj, that it's within our fist. We're worshipping that. And so here, Krishnadas Kaviraj is saying that Krishna comments, everywhere in the world people worship me according to scriptural injunctions, but simply by following such regulative principles one cannot attain loving sentiments of the devotees in Brajabhumi. And Srila Govinda Maharaj, he's commented that we're fortunate because he said the Westerners, they are not able to actually practice Vidhi Marg because they can't even properly pronounce the mantras, what to speak of, being situated in the formality of chanting so many mantras and rules and regulations. We're not, especially in the West, people are not adapted to that. So therefore, their only hope is to develop, along the lines, receive some higher grace and be able to develop a loving relationship with the Lord. Aishvarya Jnanate Sab Jagat Mishrita Aishvarya Shitila Preme Nahi Mora Prita. Knowing my opulences, the whole world looks upon me with awe and veneration. But devotion made feeble by such reverence does not attract me. Aishvarya Jnane Bidi Bhajana Koriya Vaikuntake Jai Chatur Bida Mukti Paya. By performing such regulated devotional service in awe and veneration, or by Aishvarya Gyan, one may go to Vaikuntha and attain the 4 kinds of liberation. Sharste Sarupyara Samipya Salokya Sayujana Loy Bhakta Jate Brahma Aikya. These liberations are Sharsti, achieving opulences equal to those of the Lord; Sarupya, having a form the same as the Lord's; Samipya, living as a personal associate of the Lord; and Salokya, living on a Vaikuntha planet. Devotees never accept Sayuja, however, since that is oneness with Brahman, and one cannot have a personal or a loving relationship with the Lord, so that is totally useless. Jugadharma Pravartaimu Nama Sankirtan Chari Baba Bhakti Diya Nachamu Bhavan. I shall personally inaugurate the religion of the age, Nam Sankirtan, the congregational chanting of the holy name. I shall make the world dance in ecstasy, realizing the 4 mellows of loving devotional service. Those mellows we mentioned: Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhur, or Shringar. So, I shall make the world dance in ecstasy. So Krishna is thinking like this: I shall personally inaugurate the religion of the age, Nam Sankirtan, the congregational chanting of the holy name. I shall make the world dance in ecstasy, realizing the 4 mellows of loving devotional service. Apani korimu bhakta bhava angikare, apani achari bhakti shikaimu sabhare. I shall accept the role of a devotee, and I shall teach devotional service by practicing it myself. Apane na koile dharma shikana najai eta siddhanta gita bhagavate gai. Unless one practices devotional service himself, he cannot teach it to others. This conclusion is indeed confirmed throughout the Gita and Bhagavatam. So you have to have something in your own account before you can, distribute to others. Yada dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyatanama dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Whenever and wherever there is decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Padritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chaduskritam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to reestablish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium. Udsidayor ime loka nakuryam. Those verses, of course, from Bhagavad Gita. Udsidayor ime loka nakuryam karma chedaham sangarasya chakartasham upahanyam ima praja. If I did not show the proper principles of religion, all these worlds would fall into ruin. I would be the cause of unwanted population and would spoil all these living beings. Yad yada charati shreshtas tattari vetaro jana sayat pramanam kurute lokastha anuvartate. Whatever actions a great man performs, common people follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Now, of course, this verse is from Bhagavad Gita, as are the others, and whatever actions are performed by a great man, the common persons will follow. Now, Krishna, when he's present, he tells you, Manmana bhava mad bhakto mad yaji mam namaskaru. He tells you to become his devotee, to bow down, to worship him. But how to actually teach that? I mean, we all have many, not to minimize these instructions, they're all very important. But we have many times in our life received instructions from persons, but we say practice is more important than precept. So what we want to be able to see is a living example of how these things will be put into practice. Krishna is telling us to become his devotee. That is, of course, Krishna's incredible mercy. And he tells us, bow down, worship him. Even Srila Sridhar Maharaj says, it is incredible how Krishna is actually, asking us to worship him. One might think at first that this is a very proud position, but actually it is not at all. It is the absence of pride that the Lord, in our own interest, will, speak like that. We need, but Mahaprabhu becomes the living example of Lord Krishna's words. Yugadharma pravartana hoy amsha hoite amavina anye nare braja premadite. In fact, Mahaprabhu, his actions, his example is that of the Acharya. That is his divine Leela. My plenary portions can establish the principles of religion for each age, but no one but me, however, can bestow the kind of loving service performed by the residents of Braja. Santavatar Bahava Pankaja Nabashya Sarvato Badra Krishnad Anya Kovalatas Vapi Prema Dobhavati. There may be many all-auspicious incarnations of the Lord, but who other than Sri Krishna can bestow love of God upon the surrendered souls? This quotation from the writings of Bilba Mangal Thakur is found in the Lagu Bhagavatamrita. Lagu Bhagavatamrita being Sanatana Goswami's commentary on the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Tahate apana bhakta gan kore sange priti vite avatare korimu nanarange. Therefore, in the company of my devotees, I shall appear on earth and perform various colorful pastimes. Etabhavi kali kale pratama sandhyaya avatirna hoila Krishna apani nadijaya. Thinking thus, the personality of God is Sri Krishna himself, descended at Nadia early in the age of Kali. Chaitanya Simera Navadipe Avatar Sima Griva Sima Virya Simhara Hunkar. Thus the lion-like Lord Chaitanya has appeared in Navadip. He has the shoulders of a lion, the powers of a lion, and the loud voice of a lion. So also, many times we'll hear the word hunkar, like roaring. And that's one of the symptoms of, ecstatic love. Mahaprabhu is sometimes like when he, falls faints or something, and sometimes when he rises, he makes this loud noise, roaring hunkar. Se sima basuk jivera ridaya khandare kalmasha virara nashe jahara hunkare. May that lion be seated in the core of the heart of every living being. Thus with his resounding roar may he drive away one's elephantine vices. So, yes, elephants are very large, so they don't really, but the roar of a lion will drive away the elephant. So, may that lion be seated in the core of the heart of every living being. Thus with his resounding roar, may he drive away one's elephantine vices. Pratama lila yatara vishvambaranam bhakti rase barila darila bhutagram. In his early pastimes he is known as Vishvambar because he floods the entire world with the nectar of devotion and thus saves the living beings. Dubrin Datur Artha Poshana Dharan Pushila Darila Prema Diya Tribhuvan. The verbal root Dubrin, which is the root of the verbal root Dubrin, which is the root of the word Vishvambar, indicates nourishing and maintaining. He, Lord Chaitanya, nourishes and maintains the three worlds by distributing love of God, or Krishna Prem. Seish-lila Dare Nama Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Janayesa Vishva Koiladanya. In his later pastimes he is known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He blesses the whole world by teaching about the name and fame of Lord Sri Krishna. Tara Juga Avatara Jani Garga Mahashai Krishnara Nama Karane Korijachi Nirnoy. Knowing him, Lord Chaitanya, to be the incarnation for Kali Yuga, Gargamuni, during the naming ceremony of Krishna, predicted his appearance. Asanvarnas Trayo Yashya Grinato Nu Yugam Tanu Shuklo Raktas Tata Pita Ilanim Krishnatam Gata. This boy, Krishna, has three different colors, white, red, and yellow, as he appears in different ages. Now he has appeared in a transcendental blackish color. So, referring to Yuga avatars by different colors, white, red, and yellow. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Kali Yuga, then Krishna's appearing in Dwarpara Yuga is blackish. Shukla Rakta Pitabarna 18 Duty Satya Treta Kali Kale Dharana Sripati, white, red, and yellow. These are the three bodily lusters that the Lord, the husband of the goddess of fortune, assumes in the ages of Satya, Treta, and Kali respectively. Idanim Dwarpare Tiho Hoila Krishna Barna Esab Shastra Gama Puranera Marma. Now, in the Dwarpara Yuga, the Lord has descended in a blackish hue. This is the essence of the statements in the Puranas and other Vedic literatures with reference to the context. Dwarpare Bhagavan Shama Pita Basa Nija Yuda Shri Vatsadibir Ankaischa Lakshanar Upalakshita. In the Dwarpara Yuga, the personality of Godhead appears in a blackish hue. He is dressed in yellow. He holds his own weapons, and he is decorated with the Kaustuba jewel and the marks of Srivats. This is how his symptoms are described. This is a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, from the 11th canto, spoken by Saint Karabhajana, one of the 9 royal mystics who explained to King Nimi the different features of the Lord in different ages. Kali Juge Yuga Dharma Namera Prachar Tati Lage Pitavarna Chaitanya Avatar. The religious practice for the age of Kali is to broadcast the glories of the holy name. Only for this purpose has the Lord in a yellow color descended as Lord Chaitanya. Taptahema Sama Kanti Prakanda Sharir Nabamega Jini Kanta Dwani Jagambir. The luster of his expansive body resembles molten gold. The deep sound of his voice conquers the thundering of newly assembled clouds. Dargya Bistare Jay Apanarahat Charihasta Hoy Maha Purusha Vikyat. One who measures 4 cubits in height and in breadth by his own hand is celebrated as a great personality. Nyagroda Parimandala Hoy Taranam Nyagroda Parimando Tanu Chaitanya Gunadam. Okay. Such a person is called Nyagroda Parimando. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who personifies all good qualities, has the body of a Nyagroda Parimando. So, one who measures 4 cubits in length and in height and in breadth by his own hand is celebrated as a great personality. Now, what is the distance of cubit? From the here to where? Tip of the fingers, okay. This would be 4 cubits by one's own hand. All right. One who measures 4 cubits in height and breadth by his own hand is celebrated as a great personality. Nyagroda Parimundo. Such a person is called Nyagroda Parimundo. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who personifies all good qualities, has a body of a Nyagroda Parimundo. His hands are very long, they hang to his knees. Lord is very large and in height. Ajanu Lambita Bhuja Kamala Lochan Nila Fula Jini Nyasa Sudam Shubhadan. His arms are long enough to reach his knees. His eyes are just like lotus flowers. His nose is like a sesame flower. And his face is as beautiful as the moon. Shantadanta Krishna Bhakti Nishta Parajan Bhakta Vatsala Sushila Sarva Bhutesam. He is peaceful, self-controlled, and fully devoted to the transcendental service of Lord Sri Krishna. He is affectionate towards his devotees. He is gentle, and he is equally disposed toward all living beings. Chandaneran Garabala, Chandana Bhushan, Chandaneran Garabala, Chandana Bhushan, Nrityakale Parikoran Krishna Sankirtan. He is decorated with sandalwood bangles and armlets and anointed with the pulp of sandalwood. He especially wears these decorations to dance in Sri Krishna's Sankirtan. Esab Guna Loya Muni Vaishampayan Sahasranami Koila Tara Namaganan. Recording all these qualities of Lord Chaitanya, the sage Vaishampayan included his name in the Vishnu Sahasranam. Okay. So the Vishnu Sahasranam, referring to Mahaprabhu in there. Adi-lila Chaitanyara Adi Arasesh Adi-lila Chari Chari Nama Vishesh. Pastimes of Lord Chaitanya have 2 divisions. The early pastimes, Adi-lila, and the later pastimes, Sesh-lila. He has 4 names in each of these 2 leelas. Suvarna Varno He Mango Varangas Chandanangadi Sanyasa Krich Chama Shanto Nishta Shanti Parayana. In his early pastimes, he appears as a householder with a golden complexion. His limbs are beautiful and his body, smeared with the pulp of sandalwood, seems like molten gold. In his later pastimes, he accepts the sannyas order, and he is equipoised and peaceful. He is the highest abode of peace and devotion, for he silences the impersonalist non-devotees. There's a verse from the Mahabharata in his commentary on the Vishnu Sahasranam called the Namarta Shuddha. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan, commenting upon this verse, asserts that Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead according to the evidence of the Upanishads. He explains that Suvarna Varna means a golden complexion. He also quotes the Vedic injunction, Yada Pashya Pashyate Rukma Varnam Kartaram Isham Purusham Brahma Yonim. Rukma Varnam Kartaram Isham refers to the Supreme Personality of God as having a complexion the color of molten gold. Purusha means the Supreme Lord, and Brahma Yonim indicates that he is also the Supreme Brahman. This evidence too proves that Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Another meaning of the description of the Lord as having a golden hue is that Lord Chaitanya's personality is as fascinating as gold is attractive. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan has explained that the word varanga means exquisitely beautiful. Lord Chaitanya accepted sannyas, leaving aside his householder life to preach his mission. He has equanimity in different senses. First, he describes the confidential truth of the personality of God, and second, he satisfies everyone by knowledge and attachment to Krishna. He is peaceful because he renounces all topics not related to the service of Krishna. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan has explained that the word nishta indicates his being rigidly fixed in chanting the holy name of Sri Krishna. Lord Chaitanya subdued all disturbing opponents in devotional service, especially the monists, who are actually averse to the personal features of the Supreme Lord. Vyakta Kore Bhagavate Kohe Barbar Kali Yuge Dharma Nama Sankirtana Sar. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is repeatedly and clearly said that the essence of religion in the age of Kali is the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. Iti dwarpara urvisha stuvanti jagad ishvaram nana tantra vidanena kalavapi yatashrinu. O king, in this way, people in Dwarpara Yuga worship the Lord of the universe. In Kali Yuga, they also worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the regulations of the revealed scriptures. Kindly now hear of that from me. Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sangopanga Straparshadam Yajanti Sankirtan Prayar Yajanti e Sumedasa Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sangopanga Straparshadam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayar Yajanti e Sumedasa. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associate servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So he comes accompanied by his eternal companions who descend as his divine associates like Nityananda Prabhu, Advaitacharya, Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas Thakur, so many others there descending with him. And here it says he is the word Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam. Tvisha. He's Krishna himself, but his luster, his color, is not black. This is a commentary of also Jiva Goswami. This text is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Jiva Goswami has explained this verse in his commentary on the Bhagavatam known as the Krama Sandarbha, wherein he states that Lord Krishna also appears with a golden complexion. That golden Lord Krishna is Lord Chaitanya, who is worshipped by intelligent men in this age. That is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam by Garga Muni, who said that although the child Krishna was blackish, he also appears in 3 other colors, red, white, and yellow. He exhibited his white and red complexions in the Satya Yuga and Treta Yuga ages, respectively. He did not exhibit the remaining color, yellow gold, until he appeared as Lord Chaitanya, who is known as Gaurahari. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that Krishna Varnam means that Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Jiva Goswami explains that Krishna Varnam means Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna Varna and Lord Chaitanya are equivalent. The name Krishna appears with both Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Krishna. Okay. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he always engages in describing Krishna and thus enjoys transcendental bliss by chanting and remembering his name and form. Lord Krishna himself appears as Lord Chaitanya to preach the highest gospel. Lord Chaitanya also chants the holy name of Krishna and describes it also. And because he is Krishna himself, whoever meets him will automatically chant the holy name of Krishna and later describe it to others. Okay? He injects one with transcendental Krishna consciousness, which merges the chanter in transcendental bliss. In all respects, therefore, he appears before everyone as Krishna, either by personality or by sound. Simply by seeing Lord Chaitanya, one at once remembers Lord Krishna. One may therefore accept him as Vishnu Tattva. In other words, Lord Chaitanya is Lord Krishna himself. Sangopangastra Parshadam further indicates that Lord Chaitanya is Lord Krishna. His body is always decorated with ornaments of sandalwood and with sandalwood paste. By his super excellent beauty, he subdues all the people of the age. In other descents, the Lord sometimes used weapons to defeat the demoniac. But in this age, the Lord subdues them with his all-attractive figure as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that his beauty is his astra, or weapon, to subdue the demons, because he is all-attractive. It is to be understood that all the demigods lived with him as his companions. His acts were in common, and his associates wonderful. When he propagated the Sankirtan movement, he attracted many great scholars and acharyas, especially in Bengal and Orissa. Lord Chaitanya is always accompanied by his best associates like Lord Nityananda, Advaita Gadadhar, and Srivas. Srila Jiva Goswami cites a verse from the Vedic literature which says that there is no necessity of performing sacrificial demonstrations or ceremonial functions. He comments that instead of engaging in such external pompous exhibitions, all people, regardless of caste, color, or creed, can assemble together and chant Hare Krishna to worship Lord Chaitanya. Krishna Varnam Tvisham Krishnam indicates that prominence should be given to the name of Krishna. Lord Chaitanya taught Krishna consciousness and chanted the name of Krishna. Therefore, to worship Lord Chaitanya, everyone should together chant the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. To propagate worship in churches, temples, or mosques is not possible because people have lost interest in that. But anywhere and everywhere, people can chant Hare Krishna. Thus, worshiping Lord Chaitanya, they can perform the highest activity and fulfill the highest religious purpose of satisfying the Supreme Lord. Srila Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, a famous disciple of Lord Chaitanya, said, the principle of transcendental devotional serving the principle of transcendental loving service having been lost, Sri Krishna Chaitanya has appeared in order to deliver again the process of devotion. He is so kind that he is distributing love of Krishna. Everyone should be attracted more and more to his lotus feet as humming bees are attracted to a lotus flower. Okay, so tomorrow I will continue with this reading of the third chapter of the Adi-lila, external reasons for Lord Chaitanya's appearance. Okay. So, Jai Saparikara, before I chant, I'll offer prayers. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charyashta Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charyashta Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavad Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Sri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Sri Kuladvip Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Shyam Kunda Radhakunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Brahmanande Hari Hari Bo. Now normally we would sing Hari Haraya before those prayers, but I was saying that sometimes the kartals are being mic'd. They are very jarring to not jarring normally, but when they have a microphone here. So I'll cut the mics, and then we'll see. You leave it on, and people can turn it off.
Do you want to leave that lapel?
No, I just pulled that out. It's still. We did that yesterday. I'm not very knowledgeable about all these things. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama.
Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama.
Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama.
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan.
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Paranam Mohan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Paranam Mohan.
bring the camera here, give a close-up of the lordships. Shishi Guru Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Juti Jai Jai Srila Govinda Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Ki Jai Jai Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. And tomorrow we'll have with us Srila Bhakti Kushamashram Maharaj. He'll be arriving here, so you can tune in, same time, same channel.
All right.
Thunderbird, everybody.